Welcome to my little slice of the internet and the corner of YouTube where I talk about Christmas movies mid-year because why not? And recently discovered free will and I've decided to do this with my free will. So yeah, second video I'm making in my playlist talking about all the Christmas movies I'm watching. And if you haven't watched video one, go watch video one. Like it's a really good first attempt at a YouTube video, and I think you'll enjoy it. Yeah, go watch video one, but also watch video two. So stick around, and we're going to talk about some Christmas movies that I've been watching lately. As you probably know from watching my previous video, I don't have a lot of space on the devices I used to record or edit, so I tried to make this video short and sweet until further notice. Of course. Um, yeah, and I've decided to make it an everybody problem, hence posting on the World Wide Web. So let's get into the video, and today we'll be watching, drumroll please. Today we'll be watching A Small Town Christmas. So what I like to do here on this channel is to break down the movie into two major parts, right? The first part, we talk about the characters that we need to know and the major events. I get to ask two questions at the end of the review. Was the movie goofy enough and was it boring? And this allows you to gauge if it's a bad movie or if it's a bad good movie, because that's what we're here for, the bad good movies, whether hilariously bad, but you can still like stomach them, right? Yeah. So Small Town Christmas. Now the characters that we need to know are Emmett Tanner, Neil Phillips, Caroline, and Steve. The plot is basically girl meets boy in a big city. Boy abandons girl. Girl is beside herself. Girl writes a book from boy's story. Girl meets another boy. Boy wants to help improve the city. Boy is lying about improving the city. Boy has other plans for the city. And that's it. Like, so let's get into the major events. This is a portion of the video I talk about the things that I felt are important and leave out the other unimportant things. Remember, we don't have a lot of space here. Nell's novel is titled A Small Town Christmas, which is also the title of the movie. FYI, full circle moment. Wait, is that a full circle moment? I'm calling it a full circle moment. I don't know if I'm using that badly, but full circle moment. So Nell's book, A Small Town Christmas, is based off the stories that Tanner would tell Emmett. Nell turns into this amazing story, and it's such a hit, like with everyone, and it's doing well, especially in Springsdale. The Springdalians, which I've named the people of Springsdale, the Springdalians love the novel, and she's like such a huge celebrity. So her book gives her celebrity status, and it projects her into like the community of Springsdale, right? The second major event is Caroline. So Caroline convinces Nell to go back to Springsdale because this is going to be such a big moment for her. Remember, her book is based off Springsdale, so she has to go back to Springsdale. But like Nell doesn't want to go back because she's exhausted. She has been like on tour the entire.
Getting a little tired though. God, I'm exhausted.
But Caroline knows that this is the best time to push Nell forward, and she'll set up various press moments in Springsdale because the book is based off Springsdale. Full circle moment. Am I using that right? I don't think so, but I'm going to keep saying that this video. So yeah. Secondly, when Nell lands at the airport, Caroline is already set up for her rental situation, right? So she goes to pick up her rental car, and that's where we meet Brad, the villain of this Hallmark show. So Brad is stranded. He unfortunately cannot get a car, and Neil is so polite and nice and offers Brad a ride. But on their way from the car rental, Neil and Brad are talking, right? And Springsdale comes up. I know that's where they're going. And Springsdale comes up, and they both love Springsdale for various reasons. Neil loves it because of the stories Tana used to tell her, but Brad visited when he was a kid, and he really, really enjoyed that moment, and he really enjoyed the town, and he wants to rehash those memories, So he has a plan for Springsdale. He wants to revitalize it and make it the Christmas town that it once was. Yeah. Caroline also signs up for like various activities in the town. She signs up for book club where she gets to meet Tan and the rest of the town. She signs up for the gingerbread making competition where she goes with Brad, and it makes Emma jealous, but they can't stop giving themselves googly eyes, love eyes. The third important event is page turner. This was such a clever play on words because like Emmett's last name is Turner, but he owns a bookstore that's called Page Turner. Yeah, so Page Turner is where Nell holds her book signing, first of all, and she gets to meet the town people. She also attends the book club that Caroline set up for her, and she gets to meet like the inner circle of Springsdale, where we get to meet like Steve's wife, the old lady that's always baking everyone those ginger cookies that everyone loves in the town, and we get to see them bond over their dislike of technology and their like of like paper and pen, and it's a cute moment. Yeah. In that same bookstore, Emmett decides that he wants to put Nell's book at the front of the store, and he gets to put this cute little plaque there that reads "A heartfelt Christmas story with a strong female lead." That was really cute.
Cute.
Page is one of the stores in town that are doing well, but everyone else is not having a great season, and most businesses are shutting down. So Brad approaches the other small business owners and convinces them to sell to him, right? With a promise that he's not going to change much. They're just going to inject some money into their businesses. Oh my god, did I forget to mention that Brad works for a venture capital firm where they inject money into small businesses? Where was I? So he convinces the people of Springsdale to sell their businesses to him. Everyone agrees except Emmett because Emmett is doing fine, right? Emmett's store is like in the middle of all the other stores, so they can't sell. The other small business owners beg Emmett to sell his store so that they can also like so that their stores can be bought out. Um, that their stores can be bought out. Emmett's a bit conflicted because like this bookstore has been in his family for a really long time, but he also wants to help his friends because these are not just store owners; these are also his community, his people. So he's conflicted whether he should sell his store or keep the store because it's been in his family for a really, really long time. Is the fourth event, and from the beginning till the end of the movie, if all these characters just like to talk to each other and are honest from the beginning, this would not have happened to them. The first example I'd give you is Emmett. Emmett and Nell had a date. On the day he left New York, he had a date. Unfortunately, his sister passed away and he had to go take care of his niece. He couldn't call, remember, he hates technology, so he couldn't call Nell and tell her what's happening. So he just disappears. But the moment he reaches town, he sends a letter. My first thing is, why didn't he call her immediately and cancel that date? Like, it's a 5 second call of like, oh, I can't make it. Sorry, something happened. No, he has to go back to Springsville, send the letter. A letter. Nell never gets the letter. So Nell had left that workplace, but the moment she meets Emmett, she never really like talks about why she has a grudge against him. They just like move on. Like she never asks about it, he never tells her about it. It's until the end where the tensions have been carried from the beginning from their first meet. If only they had discussed it, I don't think this tension that they both have would have been carried to like the end of the movie, right? And I understand that's the whole point of the movie, but I'm just saying if this was real life though. The other thing is the moment Emmett meets Nell is with Brad because remember she gave him a ride and they're both staying at the same inn, which is the only inn in town, right? And he assumes that that's her boyfriend, and they finally clear it up at the end of the movie. There could have been a certain way for him to like talk about the whole thing, but like no, we have to carry this entire thing till the end of the movie. Yeah. For the major events, that's it. Now we'll move on to the two questions. Question number one: was it goofy enough? I wish it had more goofy, but I understand what they were going for. But like if there was more like goofiness, I think it would have been a really funny movie. But like it's okay. It's not a good movie, it's not a bad movie, it's okay. Dare I say forgettable. It's a very forgettable movie. With a little goofiness sprinkled in, I think we could have had Christmas magic. Unforgettable Christmas magic. Yeah. Was I bored? Yeah. I really, really was bored. Like I just yeah, it was a very boring movie. That's it. Like it was a very short movie and I'm trying to make this video short and sweet. But thank you for watching. Like and subscribe and I can't wait for you in video 3. Yeah, bye.